Right, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to the channel in this week's video. Today I'm going to start off with unboxing. MP, my protein's clothing brand, have sent me some stuff. As you can tell, I'm already wearing one of the jumpers because I have already opened the box, but the audio messed up. I'm using a new mic and, you know, stuff don't go right first try, you know. So, also we've got the MP jumper in khaki, nice green colour. I'm not going to try it on right now. We've got a few pairs of my protein socks. I'm already wearing one of the new pairs. As you know, I think these are the nicest socks I've ever worn, and who doesn't love nice socks? So I got myself a few pairs of those. Got some leggings. I'll flick them on for you right now. Yeah, I really like these. They're thinner than previous pairs of leggings that I've worn in the past, which is nicer because you won't get too hot. You don't want to get too hot when you're training. Also, they're quite spacious up the top around the hips, so it feels nice on hips and it's not too revealing as well, which is a problem when I'm going to be training legs in these without any shorts on. Next, we've got a set here. I've got a red kind of like maroony, burgundy kind of vest with the matching shorts as well. I'm probably not going to wear these together in like the full kit, but I'll mix and match these with. I've got the same style with the same pattern as it is here. Got it in black in the top and the shorts as well, so I'm going to mix and match them two together most likely. And lastly, to end off the video, we've got a chrome t-shirt with a nice bit of grey colourway on the back there. Like I said before I had to rerun this, I'm trying to change up from just wearing all black all the time, switch it up, make myself look a bit different, feel a bit different when I'm training. So I'm going to try out all these new colours and I'm quite a fan of them so far, so we'll see how they go when I put them on. Right, I'll catch you when we're making a pre-workout. We're here for the intra workout. I've got my EAAs. I use the essential EAAs from my protein. They're in a different box, they're in a different tub here because I'm hand-fisted and I split the bag, so I couldn't keep it in that bag any longer. So what we're going to do is put 10 grams in here, which is roughly around, depending on how you scoop. If you do a big healthy scoop like this, it's probably going to be like a scoop and a half. Or probably 2 scoops if you scoop like a normal person. But as I've got scales here, I just scoop it as I want. I mix that in with some carbohydrates, some clusterdextrin formula, just so I can keep training through the workout, keep my intensity high, keep my body fueled. And it really does help to keep your last exercise feeling as strong as your first exercise. 20 grams in there. And then the most important part of it is getting into my drink. I should probably get myself a gallon jug with a bigger drink hole, just so it's easier to get it in there. But I've invested in a funnel. It's literally a game changer. You can literally just pour it into the funnel and it goes straight into the bottle. Usually I'd have to get those little scoops I use for the aminos. I had to get half scoops and just half scoop it in, but like I said, this is a game changer. I'm gonna shake this up and then I'll get onto my pre-workout. Right, for my pre-workout, there's still a bit of remnants of the intra in there as well, so get a little bit of carbs, a little bit of aminos, like maybe half a gram of each before we start. But I've got my proteins, the pump and the pre-workout plus formula. I stack these together if I don't drop it all on the floor, and it's honestly insane. Skin splitting pumps you get from this pump form is amazing. Get a bit of extra blood to the muscle. You can really feel it. You can really feel yourself a lot fuller and definitely a lot more pumped when you use this as well. So I recommend you buy that as well as this pre-workout rainbow candy flavour. As I said before, this is the best flavoured pre-workout I've ever tried, and probably the best pre-workout I've ever tried as well. This is absolutely insane. The buzz that it gives you sends you flying to the moon. I can't say that I've ever had like a come down or a drop off or caffeine dump as such, so that's why I stick with these two. And if you want to jump on it as well, I'm going to leave a link in the description below for my protein with my discount code James Elbro. That'll all be in the description. Click the link, that'll help me a lot to improve what's coming to the channel. Like I've just invested in a new mic and I'm probably going to get a new camera soon, hopefully as well. So make sure you click the link and fund this man's journey. Right, that's enough of that. They were training shoulders. Now I've got the mic set up and that. Hopefully I pray that it works and doesn't go wrong like the first recording I did of opening the box. I'm going to talk through the workouts. I'm going to take you through each exercise I do, how I train it, why I train it and what I do, etc. A little walkthrough, kind of tutorial kind of video. But I hope you do appreciate and enjoy that. And without further ado, we'll get on with that. I'll catch you at the gym. Right, so we're starting off with rear delt flies on the cable. This one we're not really going to failure. We just want to warm up, so couple warm-up sets of 10 reps. Then we're going to move on to a top set. I hope you can hear me really over the music, but we've got top set coming up. We're going to get around 10 to 12 reps here. Like I said, we're not going to failure. We're just focused on open up, warming up the shoulder, mainly the rear delt, because it's good to start with the rear delt because most people neglect the rear delt in their shoulder training, just focus on the heavy pressing, which obviously we're going to come on to next. This will help to minimise injury risk in those pressing movements as well. Right, so next we've got Smith Machine military press. I don't have the seat completely the whole way up, just one off the top, just because it allows for a nicer eccentric and I feel like less pain and more contraction. So what you want to do is nice and slow, especially on the warm-ups. Do 2 warm-ups of 5. You want to pause and go, just to get used to being down in that hole, because when you get into your main set, you're not going to be able to just shoot out the hole like this. You just take it nice and gently. Just get used to being in that pressure in the hole, as per se. Right, take 2 plates for a spin. My current PR with 2 plates on here is 7 reps, so we want 8 today. The sleeves are coming on. It's the first time I've not worn a black jumper in the gym in a long time. First time I ever worn it with sleeves as well, so you can actually see the sleeves. We're going to call up a special trick of mine, smelling salts. Right, this might not sound too nice on the camera when it hits me. Right, 8 reps is then. Oh, come on. There's no way I'm getting it. No chance. The first 7 moved a lot better than last week though, so I'll take that as positive. Next I'm going to move into a cluster set, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to drop off to 1.5 plates, so 80 kg. I'm going to hit 4 or 5 reps. We're going to go for a 5 cluster, hit 5 reps and a racket, hit another 5 reps racket, take a 10-second break in between. So we try and get 4 of them, that's going to be 20 reps. Next we've got lateral raises. What I like to do here is I'll pick 3 weights and I'll go down in reps as I up the weights. So I'll go 30, 20, 10. Start with the 5s here. 30 reps with the 5s, put them back. Grab a higher weight, so take the 15s. 20 reps with the 15s. And 10 reps with the 20s. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the 10s and I'll do that now. I'm going to try and roll as much with your bad lateral delts as you can. As you see there, I didn't get the full rep at the end, but the burn is more important. So if you're finishing off and you're starting to struggle, just try and get the last few reps out in partials. Take a little break now and go back down again. Well, this time I'm going to I'm going to start with higher weight. So I finished with the 15s this time. I'm going to get 20s for 10. Then I'll drop the 15s to 15, 10s to 20, 7 after 25. Finish with 5s to 30. So a lot of reps. Right, so 10 of these. Then I'm going to drop down to 15s, get 15 reps. You're not going to see me do all these reps, I'm going to skip through 10 to 20. If you have to take a little break in between, just do it. And try and get it all out in once if you can. Nearly there, so I'm going to get 25 for the 7.5. After this, your lateral delts going to be fucking burning. The burn's the most important bit. 10 more. Do some nice grunting for you there if I leave any of this in. Finish off with the 30s. This will be nice and light, so what we're going to do is just bend yourself forward a little bit of a hinge, just so you put more emphasis on the lateral delts. Just try my best not to fling it up too quickly. We're halfway. See if I get 15 in this one go. Right, so moving on to our second pushing movement we've got. This is probably Jamaican machine press. It's probably my favourite machine for shoulders, that's for sure. The way position is just, especially because I'm struggling with shoulder tendonitis, it just feels so much nicer. We're going for PR here. My previous best, I think I only got like 5 or 6 here, so this week we're going to go for a big number, so let's go. Just make sure to a slight pause at the bottom. We'll get a bigger pause on the drop. On the back off. Just to get rid of any momentum we have. For the second set, the intensifier I'm going to use is going to be a drop set. I'm going to drop it down 1, I'm going to get 10 reps. Then I'm going to go again, another 10 reps, 2 down, then 2 down again. I'm going to finish off, depending on how I'm feeling, I aim for 20, but 10's more like the number. Next movement to more lateral raises. This is going to be the last movement of the lateral delts. After this we've got some face pulls and do a bit of chest as well. So this one you've got to focus on keeping it light. You want to go through the whole range of motion, so and the whole at the top. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to go through upping it by 10 kilos each set and keep going until I can't get 10. The most important thing for this and for side delts in particular, more volume is always better, so what you want to do really is get in as much as you can. So as you can see there I did 30, 20, 10, and then 10, 15, 20, 20, 30. So all them reps all together for lateral delts, and that was just the first exercise. So here we do 10, 10, 10, probably get like 3 different ways upwards. So that's 30 reps and come back down again, which will be another 30. So that's another 60 reps on top of it. And I guarantee you, if you train more volume and lighter weight and just really get the frequency of your shoulders in as well. As I said, we're moving on to a little bit of chest volume now. What we're doing, instead of a low incline, which I do on a chest day, we move to a high incline just to incorporate the shoulders a bit more, because obviously it's a shoulder day. So the usual 2 warm-up sets of 5. When you're doing this, you've got to make sure when you come down you're not coming back like this and flaring out your elbows. You want to come down and keep your elbows in front of your wrist really, so you come like this and then push. If you start struggling, when you go this, when you get injured, so make sure you keep your elbows in front of you. That's the good thing about the Swift machine. You can really go through failure and come down. If you don't think you've got an extra rep in you, just try anyway, and then you can obviously really clip it back on. But we're going to finish off with, I'm going to strip it down to 80. So we're going to do a rest pause set here. So do rest till failure, probably going to be around 10 to 12 reps. Then I'm going to take 45-second break. On 45 seconds go again. Failure. I'm not going to be getting 12 again. Now it's a shorten rest period. So I aim for 8 to 12 then. Rack it, and then 15-second break, and we go again. The last one. That last one probably only get like 3 or 4 reps, but just that added bit of volume with a bit more intensity to really get some blood into the chest, because obviously it's a shoulder workout, so the chest has been getting a little bit of work from all the pressing movements, but this is just getting a little bit, just I want to get a bigger chest. We're going to finish off here and I'll catch you all when we do face pulls. Face pulls, you want to keep it nice and light. I hold it like to do a hammer curl rather than this way round, just because it's nice on the wrist. So we want to start with it a little bit lower than you and pull upwards, so you're pulling less with your upper back and more with the rear delts themselves. So as you pull into you want to twist upwards like this. So what this will do, it will recruit that your supraspinatus as well, which is very important in preventing rotate to calf injuries. We will squeeze each rep as well. Take a different approach to this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do 3 top sets on this. Just gets lighter, get a bit more volume in, rather than a top set and a back off. Get a few more reps in. Shoulders is a bit more frequency based, like I said before. So we're back at uni now. I hope you did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, turn the notification bell so you don't miss when I upload. I'm not using my microphone right now, it's in the car, and my car is quite a little bit away, so you're going to have to deal with me shouting. Maybe you can hear me, but my microphone on my camera or my phone is pretty bad, so maybe you can't. Anyway, I hope you did like the walkthrough style video. I'm going to be doing more of those. I'm going to do a series of 6 training days a week. So that was obviously shoulders, and we'll get through the rest of them. Make sure you check all my links down below in the description for supplements, my protein, clothing, MP, my Instagram, and to watch my previous YouTube video. It'll all be linked below, and I'll catch you all next week. I'm out.